Okay, Chris Woodward, you're the Vice Chair of the Area-Based Initiative in Netherfield. What does the ABI try and do, the Area-Based Initiative?
Well, originally the ABI started off trying to sort the crime rate out, and as periods have gone on, we've seemed to have sorted that out to an acceptable level, if you like to say, an acceptable level. And now we're concentrating on health issues and other bits and bobs that want doing around Netherfield. And hopefully by the time the ABI finishes, we shall sort all those problems out that are left. We've got the CTV cameras, they seem to be working well, and the results that we've seen, they obviously are working. Some people say no, they're not working, but obviously from the results that we have had, they are working.
There have been rumours, Chris, haven't there, about cameras not being on or whatever, but are these rumours true?
No, I don't think they are true. I mean, we've had interviews with the people who run the CTV camera, and they insist they are working. And from the results that we do get to know about, they certainly are working. And some of the prosecutions that took place proves that they are working. They can't be pointed in every direction all the time, and so they are bound to miss some things. But in the main, it seems as though they are working, and we're getting some good results from those alone.
So CCTV has helped. What about neighbourhood watches?
Yeah, the neighbourhood watches. We've got about 4 neighbourhood watches now that started up with Mick, and they're progressing, and obviously we'll get more. And they are dealing with a lot more small items as well, and bigger items in their particular vicinity.
Right, okay. And Chris, you've got another job though in Netherfield, because you're on the Netherfield Forum as well. Do the two groups meet together? Is there any kind of communication?
We are meeting well together, really, and we'd like to concentrate more on the forum when the ABI does finish. And then we want the forum to carry on all the good work they do. And the associates with County Hall and Gedling Borough and the county councillors, we're hoping we can still meet as a good force even when the ABI finishes. Okay,
very good. I mean, the feedback we've got from Gedling Borough Council is that the Netherfield ABI is one of the most successful. What do you put that down to?
Well, I think mainly it's the initiative of the people that's on the committee, and the help we get from the councillors, and the way they brought other organisations on board, which the forum would never be able to do. So hopefully when the ABI finishes, then people will still stay on board and take part in the Netherfield Forum setup. Great.
So it's a 3-year project altogether. 2 years have gone, so 1 more year. And that's focusing on health issues primarily, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, as you know, the houses around Netherfield, I mean, it is still, I think, deprived area, and there's much to do on the social side and rebuilding side. And it'd be nice if we could get more new accommodation. It keeps spreading here and there, little pockets. But hopefully we could get Deeble Street and all down there. It would be nice if we could rebuild all those, but in the present climate, I don't think we'll be able to.
So, great. Okay, thank you, Mr. Woodward. Now, Peggy Woodward, you're involved with a number of things in Netherfield, but one of the key things is the Netherfield and Colic Senior Citizens Club. Who is this open to, Peggy?
It's open to any pensioners over 55. We meet once a month on the first Friday of the month in the United Reformed Church Hall on Forrester Street. Up to now we've got about 110 members, but we would like to increase the numbers a little bit more to about 140.
So what kind of things do you get up to?
Well, we have speakers. We try to keep ourselves solvent. We do a bit of fundraising for ourselves. Plus the fact we do have speakers. We have a party once a year and a sit-down tea. But at the moment we've been having 2 of those a year because we used to have one on a Saturday, but people didn't particularly like coming out on a Saturday night, so we used 2 afternoons during the year to have a plated tea or a buffet style tea.
Very nice.
And then this once a year we have entertainment after it. The other
Right.
time we don't.
Okay. So what do you think the benefit is to pensioners in Netherfield and Colic of this club?
Well, they all meet regularly and they get to know one another, and it's surprising once they get to know one another, which they do quite easily. They all become very friendly and they all start going out together. Plus the fact that we do run bus trips about 5 times a year
All right.
on outings, and they will all tend to stick with one another and go on the outings, which is a
Right.
good thing for them,
Fantastic.
otherwise they wouldn't go anywhere.
Wonderful. And what's your official position in the club?
I'm the secretary.
Okay, great. Well, keep up the good work. Thanks very much, Peggy.
Right, thank you.
Excellent.